Hello. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? How are y'all doing? Happy Thursday. J-Dog. How you doing? 50 months in a row. Wait. For 49 months at tier 1, they've been subscribed for 50 months. You must have done a tier 2, I'm guessing. But thank you very much. J-Dog, I think you are my longest running continuous subscriber. I do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. What One Piece deck are you playing today? What are you playing tonight? Normally I stream in the mornings, but it's been wild. And we're just here today. I've been almost, I think, around 48 hours without power. I've been able to bum power around town and with friends and family, but I came home from a little coffee run and chill and found that my internet was back, so we're chilling out with it. We got Corgi Cam. Actually, let me see. I wasn't expecting him to be calm, but it looks like he is. Let me see if I can get that set up too. Let me see if I can get that set up. But yeah, we're chilling. We are chilling. Let me see. What's this puppy cam looking like? Well, here's my deck list, in case you're caring about that. I know some people care about deck list. I don't know. Couldn't be me. All right, let me see. Let me see what this puppy cam looks like. There it is. All right. Oh, there he is. There's the good boy. Per usual. Just lounging. Oh. Love this boy. All right. Okay. But yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out. We're doing okay. I was in one was a gifted sub. Oh, okay. And Film Uta. The green one or the red one? The red purple one. OP09, yeah, that is fair. That is fair. But yeah, I the fire is how do I say it? Like intimidatingly close, but not close enough for it to directly affect me. The biggest culprit for all of this was the wind here was incredibly high, which just made that any fire would be troublesome. So obviously a lot of people have been affected directly. I think I'm very fortunate to really to say in any other words, just hit by a mild inconvenience. But yeah, so that's just kind of where I'm at. So far so good. Unless anything changes, I should be okay. But I know a lot of people personally. Just it's been brutal, and it's not even over yet. I think unless something else changes, we're currently over the worst of it. But it's been obviously a state of emergency, a tragedy, and what have you. So I'm not gonna say much more than that. I just hope if you guys are directly affected, I hope you guys are good and safe. And I know a lot of people are suffering right now. So we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna hang out today. And I don't have much more from that. So J-Dog, I hope you enjoy playing the green Uta as well. And yeah, we're playing some red purple Luffy. It's been my favorite deck. I like to have variety, but you know what? This could probably just be like a 1 hour, 2 hour stream. But I want just something fun, something I like playing. I haven't really been able to play card games since Monday, so over 3 days, which generally doesn't happen. So I've been itching to play some games, and let's just jump on into it. I'm going to play some ranked if it's going to be kind to me. We'll see. But I've made some tiny changes to my red purple. I found like the Sanji is really good, and so we've kind of changed how our game plan is. The idea is just to get to 7 Dawn as quick as possible. If we're able to go first or Juro get there, that's really great. But even like just getting to 7 just means like we can play one of these 2 7 drops and then get advantage from it. which means in the next turn we go to 8, we ramp to 9, and then we can play one of our 9 drops afterwards. That's kind of the idea. Though I think in this specific matchup, I think we want to go second because we want them on their off curve. Yeah. Oh, but they chose to go first. All right, that's fair. That is fair. GLHF. Garpy Garp finding Sabo. 9-drop Linlin also does some weird stuff for them. Do we attack? I don't believe so. We'll just play this and pass. I don't think they'll have a way to remove the Zoro Juro, which is nice. Yeah, not much we can do about that. I'll do one little baby hit. Next turn we're going to 8 then. I think this turn we just put this back. So, I mean, there's like 2 mindsets for it, right? Do we put it at the bottom or do we put it at the top? Because, like, we can, like, do that and then bully them. They're going to 8 next turn. Worst card in our hand is likely Zoro. Gain 1 life. We'll put it to the bottom. I think Linlin is a really good tool against purple Luffy or black yellow Luffy in general, which has been really helpful. I could have felt like a little bit more confident to put this on the top. We've gone 2 2Ks out of their hand, but they've got like 10 cards in there. They got another one. Alright, this would be a time where I'd be pretty happy to find... yeah, that's fine. Oh, another one? Yeah. Worst card in our hand now is probably Yasa. Yeah, we just chill. And then next turn we can do like some Frankie Queen stuff. And then like having 2 9-drops on the board is really nice. I almost want to put like 3 copies of this card in the deck because it's really good. It's very strong. Like they can't even like Gecko Moria here. Yeah. They have the Sabo. And so like if we find Yonji or the Sanji, we're in a good spot because then we can just bully this. All right. This can find Sanji. Let's see if we get there. Oh, is Sanji better than? Yeah, is Sanji better than Luffy? Luffy might just be better at this point, just because it's a 10k attack. Yeah. Yeah, let's just bully them. Oh no. What? Why did... I don't think that was worth it. No, we have other beds for him. He refuses any other bed. Promise. Promise he refuses any other bed. Doggos being doggos. I know, right? Just doggo things. I think we've won this game, though. We're at 3 life still. We have a really good board. Like, what can they actually do against this? Almighty Mick with the sub. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, very corgi, yeah. We've given him such nice ones. And he's decided, no, let's go with the... I mean, I get it. Like, it's the one he's had since he was a puppy. So he's, like, emotionally attached to it, likely. But, like, he's a big boy now. He's a bit of a chunky boy. Oh, okay. 11K leader. Wow. Oh, with the thingy. First card in our hand is likely Frankie now. I mean, we can do 2-2. I think this is just better. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I mean, at no point were we actually afraid. If we were, I mean, we could have done 1K less, but then they'd have 2 attacks next turn, and they'd have to do 4 damage since we're still at 3. Yeah, they did 3 of them. They did 3 of them. Man, Linlin carried that match, though. I've been really wanting to find room for a 3rd one, and I might have to do it. It's just so good. Yeah, in no way were we worried about the next turn. Linlin being able to remove their 5-drop Luffys was really good. Otherwise, like, being able to play, like, Sanji to pressure. I guess Sanji doesn't pressure it as easy because they, yeah. I think I might have to bump it to a 3rd copy. Maybe take out 1 Sanji and put another Linlin. Yeah, even without ramp, I think we were good. Alright. Yeah, we keep this hand. This hand's really good, too. You guys can't see it. Now you can. I think they could, like, interact with this card, right? Alright, since they care about cards rested, I think we just do that. Oh, nice. Another law? Next turn we're going to 8, then 9. I know they want that. Which means then we can like Lin back an obnoxious card. Sanji would be good as a top deck as well. 6-drop. Or 7-drop. Okay, Luffy. I think I want to keep this boy. Okay, nice. We got the card we wanted. But is it the card we want? I think so, right? I mean, they're going to 10. Is Lin just better here? Or is like 7-drop Kid? 7-drop Kid might be better too. Seven-drop Kid's likely just better here. Alright, don't play Zoro. I'm asking very kindly to not play Zoro. Because Zoro can just lose us the game. Unironically. That card's very good. We have no real interaction with that card. Sure. You finally got him. Okay, interesting. Kid's interesting. Let me just play this guy out. I don't generally see Eustace Kid in these builds because it's hard to get consistency with it. But maybe I'm in the wrong. Okay, Lin to draw. We find a Dofi. Dofi's good. I think they're gonna run out of gas eventually though. Because they have to play Dofi for 3 and then they could put 4 underneath here. And we can just get out of that. Yeah, that's fine. We can use our broken card. Yep. Sure. Boop. Return 0 optional. Rest that. Go 10 there. 8. 8. All right, they're in top deck mode. And I'm going to hazard a guess that ours are better. Kid is the most popular boss monster for Lim in OP10. I can believe that. Because they have just better defensive tools. But in OP9, it's a little bit less... So it's a little sketchier. Sure. What is our worst card? Probably this. All right. I mean, we can just win now, right? Six, 7, 9, 12. Yeah. GG. They almost kind of set up, but I think we just get better late game value than them, even though they have better consistency for ramping. I think hard cards are just better. Kid's not even the combo. Yeah. I think Shanks is a good card. That helps a lot. And Zoro. If they play Zoro, we lose. Like, not even... They can't really do... we can't remove that card in our current build. Take out Sanji, add Beckman? Nah. I like both. I've been enjoying both. So here's the reason I run both. Here's the reason I run both. It's because with this leader... Because we lose Dawn with it, these cost 1 less. So, for example, Queen, we minus the Dawn. And then this technically costs 4 because we get a Dawn back with our leader effect kind of thing. That comes up quite a bit, which is also why we have like all of our top end is Dawn minus effects. So I could see like running like 3 copies of Queen and maybe like add a Lin Lin or something. But I've been really like the Lin Lin. But I also will say that like I think... This is the most flexible deck in the game where there's just so many different ways to build it that it's hard to have one, like a best version. And there's a lot of like personalization for it too. Couldn't find the Zoro 2 laws. Oh, sorry to hear that, Scare Crown 2. Yeah, that I was saying, yeah, if you found it, I lost the game. That card just beats me. Unironically, it is very tough for me to do anything when you have Zoro. But if I'm able to make a board and like pressure like that, it makes it a little bit easier. We're going second, which stinks. But we do have the Bond Clay. We just need to find something to ramp into, but hopefully we get there. Turn 1 Zora or Law. All right, find me a Nami. That's not Nami. This is probably, if we go second, this is one of our worst matches. But I think us going second with Red Purple Luffy is better than us going second in the mirror match. Oh, okay. And they chose to not do anything else. Interesting. I don't know if that's the best play. Why no 10 cost Luffy's? You can run 1. I don't think we need him though. I like 9 cost better. Because you can use 9 cost and use leader effect to get 2 Dawn open and then make it a 7k leader. Or you can do something like play 1 drop Nami, use it to find either a 9 drop Luffy or a Gum Gum Giant. And then you can still play 9 drop Luffy, lose a Dawn and get 1 back. I've been finding a lot of success with that. Alright. Next turn we're going to 7 Dawn. We can go from 7 to 8 to 9. So we could like Bond Clay into Yasop, which might be good. Which one's better, Yasop or Queen? Likely Yasop, because they're gonna have to use a right. Because we go to 7. Yeah. We'll just do this. That's pretty good. And then we get to play a 9-drop next turn because they haven't been ramping anything. And if they play any big bodies, then we just get to Bond Clay, punish them. All right, and they're blocking that one. Interesting. Here, 1 second. I'm coming. Oh. Yeah, double Bond Clay is a bit of a high roll, though, I think, in this situation. Oh, they're doing it. All right, where are we playing for 9? Lin? Oh, Luffy? Luffy to Nami? That's probably fine. So now we get double 8Ks going in. A single 7. Sure. Oh, we could really punish them here. Yeah, not worth. Oh, shoot. Oh. Well, misclick. I meant to click the Luffy. I just missed. Ugh. You could have just blocked it. I mean, you could have, you know. That's too bad. That might cost us the whole game. Womp womp. Oh, it was? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Giant is very good. I don't know if that's right. I might have just needed to not put the Zoro back. Alright. I mean, that wasn't going to be active anyway. I mean, I guess it's 9K you can attack to instead. You like that car in red purple? I mean, it's not too difficult for us to keep 2 open. Alright, they found their giant. Hydro Gunner, it's going well. It's going well. We weren't super affected, and from the fire specifically, we were not affected. Oh, another giant. All right. I mean, at this point, I don't think we're losing. I think this time we're going to bully this card. So then they have to just lose a lot of cards for that. All right. I think we won. I think they needed to be more aggressive. But they had a pretty weak start too, which helped us like survive to this end game. Even with us, we high rolled for sure. Why am I? Because I'm Eggman. What do you mean? It'd be silly if they weren't. All right, we know they have giant in hand. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, they just we're not gonna be able to get there. I've been really liking the Linlins here. I might add a third copy, because right now we're playing 2. A third copy might be good. I don't know what I'd take out for it. Maybe a queen. Maybe a 1-drop Trafalgar Law. That card's just fine. Also, Yomi's here, so Puppy Cam is defunct. Puppy goes where Yomi goes. Why Frankie Blocker? So the reason I play Frankie Blocker, there's a couple reasons. One, it's a searchable blocker, which is good. A lot of people kind of prefer Nami, but I like this one a little bit more because in a sense, the Dawn minus from this effect is actually really powerful. Because in this leader, it means that this card you play it for 3 instead. So if we're at 10 Dawn, we can do some kind of weird scenarios where we play Frankie, Dawn -2, and then we can still play Eustace Kid, which is really strong. We wouldn't have any Dawn open, but that's still great. We can also use like Frankie in conjunction with 6-drop Sanji, so we can play 2 blockers out. Because we lose the Dawn, play this for 3, and then we have, so 4, 3, 7. So we'd have 4 Dawn left open too, so we can do some stuff with that. I think all that's pretty good. Or even like Frankie and like double Sanji. But in general, like what I find is that the strongest thing you can actually do with this leader is do 11 Dawn turns, which you're able to do with like, if you play like Queen and Yasop on the same turn, it's 10 Dawn, but you get 1 Dawn back after losing 1 from Queen. And then after that, you're able to like leave a Dawn open from Gum Gum Giant and be a 7k and also establish a blocker. So that's been kind of like the new way I've been trying to play this leader. And so far it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it a lot. But I think I want 1 more copy of Lin Lin. I don't know what I'd take out. Maybe Law. Probably Law. Maybe a copy of Queen. Because Yasop's better in curve, but sometimes you just need to play this on 5. I like Law too because it just finds our other stuff. Like it finds like our 9-drop and our 7-drops, which are generally better curves and can be like a backup 3-drop. It just gives us something to do because against some decks like Doflamingo, being able to have like a 1-drop that just can attack later can actually come up. And so like obviously Nami's a really strong card, but I think Law at like 1 or 2 copies is fine. I wouldn't play it any more than that, but I think we need a 3rd copy of Lin Lin. Because Lin Lin's the same kind of thing. And so like the biggest thing with these cards is you'll notice that every one of our top end cards Dawn minuses. So that just means that we get like extra Dawn every turn. So if we play this for 9, we draw a card, and then we can use the effects to leave 1 open kind of thing. Also, since these are 9s, if we are at 8 Dawn, so like the example is like we want to try to get to 7 Dawn. Then after that, we can like Sanji or Eustace Captain Kid use their effect to go down to 6. Next turn we go to 8, and then 9 with Luffy effect, which means you can play Lin Lin or we can play 9-drop Luffy. Which I think healing in a 6k leader is pretty dumb. I think that's a dumb effect. I've tried Silvers. Silvers is just okay. I think like if you like a more removal centered version of the deck, I think it's fine. I think it's really imperative to have a lot of high end cards that have the Dawn -1 though. I think that helps out more than people might think. And then thoughts on Newgate. Newgate's never the worst card for this deck, but if I was to play something for 9 Dawn, I think I'd rather play Lin Lin, especially since I can do some things where if I'm at 9 Dawn, I like lose it and then I can get it back afterwards. If I'm at like 10 Dawn, or if I like start the turn at 9 Dawn, which sometimes happens, I can Lin Lin minus and then get the effect too. So I think Kid's just the better card for it, but I don't think it's bad to play Newgate. It's just like Newgate doesn't do anything immediately outside of like get out of an attack, which Lin Lin essentially does, right? Lin Lin gets out of an attack and can like add some like immediate removal, which is more important. Like I think Lin Lin is actually better against like BY Luffy, which I expect to have a little bit more copies of those running around the next little bit. All right, I think I'm gonna have to restart searching. All right, there we go. So I need to change the build. I need to add 1 more Lin Lin. We'll go first. We're playing against Mr. Meta. All right, so we got this. Having Eustace Kid actually comes up, I think, a lot. 3-drop this, right? Probably. No. I know this is just going to let them draw a card, but I think the Zoro needs to stick. Okay, alright. Alright, that's fine. Please stop. 3 So we can't use those effects. Yeah, it sucks. What do we do here? So, like, we can get rid of Doc Q, but if they have, like, another thing and... I don't want to give them the draw, to be honest. Please be enough to get rid of this Laboon. Thank you. Yeah, the only issue with that is that, like, if I didn't get rid of it, they could have just, like, Doc Q'd and Laboon to get rid of it. So it was, like, a little bit upsetting if they did save it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to 8 Dawn next turn. So, I mean, they could play Lafayette, but I don't think they're really doing anything. Okay, alright. Understood. You do not appreciate my queen blocker existing. But this makes it tougher for them because, like, that's a lot of power. So we still can't use our leader effects. And we can still Dawn 1. There's 10 drop teach. 10 drop teach is obnoxious as usual. Oh, but they're not playing it? Interesting. I do not know why they're not. They get stronger. I guess they're just trying to remove the Eustace Captain Kid, which is fair. Yeah, that just blows, right? That gains rush. Yeah, they've honestly, I'll just say it. They've gotten very good curve. They've been very fortunate. I really, again, cannot play 4 drops because they can just remove them. They're not playing another 10 drop, which is good. These being 6 drop blockers are actually really nice. Okay, well, they're just going to remove them. with finger gun. And they can play Burgess, yeah. And again, I can't really play a 1-drop because they can just get rid of it. Yeah, that one you get. They've got 10 Dawn left. So they wouldn't do that unless they had like another 10-drop, right? Yeah. If we had 4-drop Frankie, we won the game, which is really funny. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like, they have to block this? I mean, I could just, like, force remove this teach. Yeah, well, we can't, because we can't find it with law, because our effects are negated. Yeah. I mean, they have to block it, right? But yeah, without any 2Ks or anything, they had a really good curve. And I don't think we bottom decked the Gum early in the game. We just never saw it. But if this was definitely a situation where if we run Jombe, or if we ran if we found Frankie. Yep. Okay, yeah, 5 1Ks, huh? Yeah. We can't. Law doesn't find it, and our effects were negated. Yeah, we just didn't find one. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Maybe they'll play another blocker pass. No GG. Typical Blackbeard player. Unfortunate. I don't think we... Nah, I think we did what we needed to do. Not finding Giant was really rough. And then we just weren't able to do our ramp either. They had really good removal for what we were trying to do. I think they played it really well. I think a little bit they got fortunate and we got like a little bit unfortunate, but... Yeah, Frankie would have won us the game, though. Like, what's a better 2K for us to play? Unironically, though, in the deck. Like, what's the better 2K? We're only playing 2 copies of it. Uh-oh. It's us. This is fine. Oh, the Frankie blocker. Yeah. I explained it earlier. I just need a... It's better than Onami. Because we want the minus. I think just... Going again. There he is. Double 2K. Nice. I'll 2K out while we still can. Eight into 6. They're going to 7. I mean, they could play like Kid. Sure. No. So, like, obviously, like, Ben was good here, but I think, like, 7-drop Sanji would have done generally the same thing. And then this turn we can be kind of greedy with taking life. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Worst card in our hand is Kid. Gain 1 life. Discard 1, baby. Now it's just a game of how many Gum Gum Giants do we have between ourselves? Sure. Kind of good. Yeah, GG. Yeah, see, it's whoever has more giants. It's so silly. It's so silly. I think we did the wrong play. I think we needed to go second against Blackbeard. I think that was just better for us. It's one of the matchups we need to go second in. I think like Luffy RP at the best is like 1.5. Yeah. It's like I think like my previous build when we played 10 cost Shanks, that build's just way better into Blackbeard. Our late game is all about our on plays in this build, so it's worse into it. But I don't expect to see this deck as that deck as much. So well, I don't know. I think like honestly, we needed to see more giants and we didn't see them. All right. Let's keep going. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this build. This build's been feeling pretty good. We're at low rank. Like this is our actual like first time climbing with this deck though, so we're like a little bit below average. Like we're not playing like high rank. We beat the 1R BY that we played into. And 9-drop Linlin just destroys that matchup. 7-drop Sanji also lets us do some fun things. 9-cross Luffy, if it stays on board, is really good. Let's see. You could play like one copy of 10-cost Luffy. I don't think it's as good in this deck, though. Like, I think BP Luffy definitely plays it, but I don't know about this one. You can play it, because you do get some like fun stuff with it, so you can if you want. I think honestly though, I think we need Jambay a little bit more. Jambay or Roger. I don't think so. I think we're fine without the 10-drop. I think that card's a bit of a trap, to be honest. Also, Fee, yeah, we're doing well. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Things are not great out here, but we are so far not directly affected, and we have power back, so that's nice. No, I think we probably need to put like one Jambay in. Also, oh, let me actually update the deck though with our quote unquote new tech of removing a queen and adding another 9-drop Linlin. Very, very big tech. Yeah, best of 3. Yeah, I don't have that mentality. But yeah, just like your opponent knowing the card exists in the deck completely changes how they play. So I do recognize how strong that can be. All right. Let's see, your dice arrived. I'm glad to hear that. I'm still kind of planning on having those dice out by the end of this month, but it's definitely going to be closer towards the end of the month now. I almost have everything set up, but I was expecting to do some other things this week, and I'm just, it set me up behind by quite a bit. So not, I still want to get them out this month. Still the plan. Honestly, the biggest thing is I have to do taxes. That's pretty tough. Found that Roger and Air Zombie is really important. Yeah, I probably need to find room for one. Let's see. What else? We are trying to find matches, but it's not being kind to us. Though, while we're in this kind of, actually, let me try one more disconnect, reconnect. Sometimes it's just like something good to play on turn 1. You can definitely play without the law, though. If I was to take the law out, I would put back another copy of 5-cost Queen and a Jambe. I think that would be enough, to be honest. Or maybe even like another 4-cost Frankie. It's nice though, like Doflamingo has like a really hard time interacting with 5/6s, at least if they're played on curve. Which is why I think Yasov is such a need right now, but like Queen is still really good. So I can definitely see like taking the laws out. It's just like when we have like such good top end that law can find. Obviously, it's the worst copy of Nami, right? If we play 6 copies of Nami's, we play that instead. And the fact that it can't find Giant is really sad. But the fact that we can, like for example, on 10 Dawn, we can use 1-drop Law. Law can find 9-drop Luffy. We can play 9-drop Luffy, use the effect, use our leader effect to have 1 Dawn open for Giant, and then have a 6k and a 10k swing. That's still really good. But obviously that's something that we can find with Nami too. So, I don't know. IDK. But Law is definitely one of the weaker cards in this deck. I just consistency cards in this deck are just so rare. So I like the idea of it. Also, it can find stuff like Uso Hachi or other things that just go for game, like 7-cost Sanji. So it's what it is. Maybe just go down to a single copy of it. Does this card have an alt art? Maybe I just buy 1 alt art of it. It does, doesn't it? Wait for it. Loading. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe we just do 1 swag alt art copy of the card, and then we just play a Jambe. That might be the play. That might be the play. Which 6-cost Brook? The new one, I'm guessing? From 9. This card's better for playing Beckman, but we're not. It's also better for playing Newgate, which we're not. But it is like a nice like backup card. If this was a 5/6, I would 100% play this card at like 1 or 2 copies. But the fact that it's a 6/7, a little bit less, because like just the fact that this can convert us to having 11 Dawn turns, which I think is what I'm trying to abuse the most in this deck, is just being able to do 11 Dawn late game every turn while also having 1 open for Giant. seems really good. Seems really, really good. Like previously when I was playing when I was playing 10 cost Shanks, if we had 7 cost Kid and 10 cost Shanks on the board, I likely won every game. It's pretty nuts. Using it on his 7 Dawn turn. Well, you wouldn't be able to get the Dawn back, right? You go to 9 to 10 with leader effect. You'd need to like have one more. Yeah, if it was like -3s or if it was again like a 5/6, I would have liked it better. All right, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do a hard reset. We're gonna do a hard reset. Honestly, the fact that we got 5 games in an hour, I think, has been better than average for what we've been seeing lately. So I know they've been working on making it a little bit better. Do we have a hyper corgi over there? Oh really? He wants to play. That doesn't sound like that guy. That guy likes to sleep. All right. It is thinking about connecting. It's thinking very hard about it. Let's see. It's telling me I've connected to the server, but all right, there we go. All right, try one more time. If we don't find someone within 2 minutes, we'll just do some free play. All right, this is the best of 3 tech. But yeah, this card actually has been performing very nicely. I've been really liking what Lin lets us do. Like being able to heal as a 6k leader is again really dumb, especially because we can ramp into it. Oh, we found a match. Nice. $10 Kaido Lin. It's not as like bad. I wish there was like a searcher we could use for Animal Kingdom, but we don't, so it makes it a little bit worse. All right, we're going second. This hand is okay. I do not know where his snacks are. We can also gain 1,000 on our leader. Anyway, you're going to play Beckman and then pass? Because they're at 7 Dawn, so they're not even going to be able to play 10-drop Shanks next turn. Yeah, my opponent might be related to Hody Jones. I'm not going to utter it out loud. Oh, they're keeping one open. Interesting. What for? Oh, I see. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. Because it's only original power, yeah. And then block with... Oh, they didn't block with Rue? That seems like a mistake. Next turn we're going to 9, then 10, so we can Lin minus, still be fine. And still have one open. Yeah, I think we win this. We found a really good tempo. No, it's good. It's fine. I knew someone was gonna mention it. No, we're not running Newgate. It's not needed. Trust me. He ain't needed. Okay, I mean, they're going to play their Newgate, right? Right. Which means that they could have... Oh, they're just playing Beckman. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. If they play 10 drop shanks, we likely win. Okay. Sure. I mean... Oh. Ironically, I think we just got hit by an evacuation message. We leaving, Yomi? It's issued in this area. All right. Well, regardless, we're just going to head out. We're going to figure out what it is. So, hope you guys are good. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. And I'll keep you updated on how we're doing. Bye-bye. All stay safe. Thank you guys very much.